Did you know that the order in which you conduct the different steps of your investigation can determine the success or failure of your investigation? Hi, this is Larry K. with ShadowAnyone.com and the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, which is premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. When you're conducting an investigation, and for example, I'm going to talk about an accident investigation, a vehicular accident, car accident. You may be brought in from either side, plaintiffs or defendants, to determine the truth, the accuracy of what actually happened there, maybe even the extent of the injuries to one of the parties. And if you go about that in the wrong order, it can change everything. If you conduct your interviews and people know, oh, there's somebody investigating this, then the person who's claiming injuries can make sure that they're always displaying, if they're faking it, they can display those fake injuries more predominantly when they're in public, and that can really affect your surveillance. So what you want to do is look at every investigation you do and make sure you perform it in the right order. So in this example, you might want to start out with background checks. Do the background information, find out about people, maybe criminal history, which can lead to credibility. How many have they been in accidents before? Have they filed claims or charges? And go on and look at different elements of their background. Maybe they've lived out of state. Now, do you want to check out in that other area for criminal cases and court cases and civil liability? Are they the type of person who just chronically, constantly is going around suing people for money? Do that background investigation. Then you go into your skip tracing phase, which can overlap a little bit, but maybe there's somebody you have to find, or maybe you don't have a good address on somebody, so you have to do the skip tracing phase next. And then you do your lead into your surveillance, if that's part of what you need to do to determine, is this person really as injured as they say they are? And that's similar to like when you're working a workers' compensation case. But notice, if you do you want to make sure you do that surveillance, they don't have a clue that anything's going on. Nobody knows you've done a background check. Nobody knows that you've done skip tracing. If you're doing it properly, that doesn't alert the subject of your investigation. The surveillance should not alert the person that you're doing an investigation. So they're going to be acting normally and naturally, and if they're faking an injury, that's something you can pick up on there. After you do those other steps of your investigation, then you're going to want to go into your witness and primary party interviews to start taking statements. Obviously, if you do those first, people know an investigation is going on and they can change their behavior in public and really affect your surveillance. So knowing the order and performing it properly, the proper order for your investigation, can really determine success or failure for you. If you like this type of information, over at ShadowAnyone.com, I have a free report titled, "If You Want to Be a Private Investigator, Give Up Unless You Do These 3 Things." Go over to ShadowAnyone.com. Right on the home page, you can get that free report, and it's got a lot of good information that's going to lead you down the right path and teach you more about doing investigations. This is Larry K. with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.